Okay, now let's discuss about the pharmacologic therapy. I use the guideline from the GNC 8, yeah, for in the 2014, and this version is newest version for the GNC. Yeah, I will not talk about what kind of the drug. Yeah, I will not talk like how the mechanism of action from the S inhibitor or from the uh, ARB or the other pharmacologic classification for the hypertension, because you already got the the information and the lesson in the pharmacology, ya, in the pharmacology 2, ya. Okay, here are some one figure about the GNC8. Yeah, for the GNC8, the treatment is classified by the comorbidities. Yeah, you can see first, yeah, for the adult age, yeah, more than 18 years with hypertension, please implement lifestyle intervention. So before using the pharmacologic therapy, please please do the good lifestyle. Yeah, but if from the lifestyle not enough to maintain the blood pressure in the normal range, so we can use the pharmacologic therapy. And for the GNC is classified from the any diabetes or chronic kidney disease or no. Yeah, in the general population, or no diabetes and no chronic kidney disease, yeah, classified in two group. Yeah, age more than 60, and then age below 60. Yeah, and for the any condition diabetes or chronic kidney disease, for all age in the diabetes present and no CKD, the blood pressure goal, yeah, you can see for the systolic below 114, and then for the diastolic below 90. Yeah, this is same with the target, yeah, with the target in the age below 60 years old. Yeah, same, yeah, same with all ages with diabetes present and no CKD. Yeah, different with all ages, any CKD without diabetes. Sorry. Oh, same, yeah, for CKD present and with or without diabetes. Yeah, the blood pressure same, yeah, for the systolic more below 114, and then for diastolic below 90. Different for the group, yeah, more than 60 years old. Yeah, for the group, the target is systolic. This systolic below 150, and then diastolic below 90. Yeah, and then after we decide the target, yeah, in the GNC next classified by the black, ras black, and the non-black. Yeah. For the non-black, non-black, maybe like in the Asian, and then in the Europe, yeah, non-black, because for the black ras, I think just in the Africa. Yeah. For non-black, we can initiate the therapy using thiazide, thiazide type diuretic, or we can use ACE inhibitor, or we can use ARB, or we can use CCB. Use alone or in the combination. Different with black. For the black, initiate thiazide type diuretic or CCB alone or in a combination. So for the black, uh, there's not a recommendation to use S inhibitor or IRB. And then for the patient with CKD, with or without diabetes, initiate with S or IRB alone or in combination with other drugs class. And then how to choose the drug, how to choose when we have to use alone, when we have to use combination. We can select a drug treatments titration strategy A, B, and C. Next, if we already use the strategy, if the blood pressure, the goal of the blood pressure cannot reach, we can reinforce medication and lifestyle adherence. Of course, beside the pharmacologic, still use also the lifestyle management. And we can see for strategies A and B, add and titrate thiazide type diuretic, or S inhibitor, or IRB or CCB. And then for the strategy C, titrate dose of initiate medication to maximum. Still not reach the condition, you can add antitretizide type diuretic or ASO inhibitor or IRB or CCB. And then see again, see the condition or monitor the condition. I think this is the last choice. You can add the medication class, for example, like beta blocker or aldosterone antagonist or the other. Okay, maybe let now see the ABC strategy. Strategy A. This is the description. Start from the one drug and titrate to the maximum dose, and then add a second drug. This is the strategy A. You can read the detail in the right column. And then for the strategy B, start one drug and then add a second drug before achieving maximum dose of the initial drug. And then for the strategy C, begin with two drugs at the same time, either as two separate pills or as a single pill combination. Maybe can use also in the fixed dose combination for the strategy C. There's some strategy that recommend from the GNC 8. For the combination therapy, this one, we can use the combination therapy, but we have to see the requirement. The first is the combination therapy has an additive effect or has a synergistic effect, or the combination therapy in the fixed dose combination that can help to improve the patient compliance. And then the combination therapy can decrease the side effect of each drug. If from the strategy of the combination therapy can needs or can answer this requirement, so we can give the combination therapy. Here are the information about combination therapy, any preferred combination, any acceptable recommendation, and any less effective combination. For example, you have preferred combination between ACE inhibitor and CCB, ya, and then ARB and CCB, ACE inhibitor and diuretic, ARB and diuretic. Just this is more preferred, yeah, preferred combination. And then this information, the next is acceptable combination, yeah, just accept, not preferred, yeah, between beta blocker and diuretic, CCB and beta blocker, CCB and diuretic. Renin inhibitor, I think ada still ini ya, still not in the common use ya. And any less effective ya between S inhibitor and beta blocker, ARB and beta blocker, CCB and beta blocker, and centrally acting agent and beta blocker. And also any contraindication, ya, contraindication, for example when we use ACE inhibitor and ARB, because the mechanism of action is the same way in the renin angiotensin aldosterone system. Yeah. This one information about the special condition or the special population in the pregnant woman. Yeah, more recommend, yeah, so many recommendation to use labetalol, methyl-dopa, or we can use also nifedipine, clonidine, yeah, and then yeah, mostly the OBGYN specialist recommend to use methyl-dopa, yeah, for the pregnant woman. Of course, ACE and ARB is contraindicated, and then maybe beta blocker, sorry, yeah, can use as an alternative. Mostly use methyl-dopa, yeah, if a pregnant woman have a high blood pressure. Yeah, because the pregnant woman, if the pregnant woman got the high blood pressure, it can cause preeclampsia and is very dangerous for the mom and for the baby. Yeah. For the geriatry, yeah, because the geriatry, I think have mentioned, yeah, in the guideline, can use diuretic, S and ARB. The geriatry is the group when the age more than 60 years old. And then for the pediatry, yeah, choosing therapy same as adult, but the important thing is any adjustment dose, yeah, maybe needed, yes, adjustment dose based on the profile from the drugs. And then for the liver disease, there's no correlation, yeah, or side effect to the liver.